So most of us have probably used or heard of activated charcoal, especially for things like teeth whitening. But in this video, I'm going to tell you about how I used activated charcoal for symptoms of diarrhea and food poisoning. And what you see in this video, not only will it change your views on activated charcoal, but it will probably change your views on how to manage symptoms of diarrhea and food poisoning yourself should you get that in the future. Keep watching. So before I tell you how I ended up using these charcoal tablets, let me set the scene and tell you the events that led up to me using these tablets in the first place. So a few weeks ago, late one night, I got really hungry for some reason and I decided to raid the fridge, as you do. I found some mozzarella cheese in there. I'm not really a fan of mozzarella cheese, but beggars can't be choosers. So I decided to make a quick sandwich, mozzarella cheese with some salads, bit of salt, bit of pepper. I was really hungry, so anything would have done. Any food tasted good. So there you go. I'm looking very pleased with myself, looking forward to my meal. Hang on a minute. That cheese was over 10 days old. And not only that, the previous day, somebody defrosted the fridge and took everything out, left them outside for 5 or 6 hours. So in effect, that cheese, not only was it old, it was left outside for 5 or 6 hours, festering and rotting and gathering bugs and bacteria. And I just had it for dinner. So the next day, you can imagine the inevitable happened. So for the first 24 hours, I just tried to soldier on. I was having tummy cramps, diarrhea. I just felt so lethargic. Every step I took felt like I was walking through mud. But after 24 hours, I've had enough. I needed to just get some medication and just get this sorted out. So I went to my local pharmacy and I got one of these. These are rehydration sachets, standard diarrhea treatment. They're basically a cocktail of essential salts to replace all the salts you lose every time you go to the toilet. This should be your number one thing you get when you have a diarrhea attack. And the second thing I got, sitting in a quiet shelf right at the bottom, gathering dust, last one on the shelf, are these babies, activated charcoal tablets. Clearly they don't sell that much because there was about that much dust on top of them, but they are amazing. So what I did was, that same night when I took these home, I took 4 of these. On the bottle it says only take 3, but I just took 1 more because that's just gangster. I just took 4 of them in one go, and I took the 4 about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I kid you not, by 7 o'clock the diarrhea stopped, the pain stopped, the tiredness and lethargy stopped, my appetite was back. I felt amazing. I slept like a baby that night. But the next day I decided I'm not going to have any more charcoal tablets because, let me just explain how the diarrhea and the charcoal tablets work. The charcoal tablets basically absorb the toxins. When you are having a food poisoning episode, what is causing all the symptoms, it's not the bugs themselves, it's the toxins released by the bugs, by the bacteria. The toxins are what is really wearing you down slowly, or the stomach cramps, or the lethargy, or the sickness. It's caused by the toxins. So what these activated charcoal tablets do is they act like a sponge. They absorb all these toxins and take away the symptoms. Therefore, the diarrhea kind of stops, because once you take away the toxins, there's nothing irritating the inside of your tummy or your intestine, and the diarrhea stops. But you don't really want the diarrhea to stop. You want the diarrhea to continue to flush out all these nasty bugs out of your system. If you're normally a fit and healthy adult, taking tablets to stop the diarrhea might actually slow down your recovery because you're not flushing out the bugs. They're sitting inside your stomach, they're comfortable, and they can just chill out. Whew, let me get comfortable. Oh, that's better. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping that diarrhea. I'm really comfortable now. So the moral of the story is these activated charcoal tablets are hugely underrated. Next time you get food poisoning, God forbid, use them to just get a temporary relief from the symptoms of diarrhea just for a few hours while you sleep, while you go to work, while you do something that you need to be symptom free for. Otherwise, if you're at home, if you're normally a fit and healthy adult, let the diarrhea run its course, you'll recover quicker. Me personally, I'm gonna make sure I have one of these at home all the time from now, and when I'm traveling, this is going to be the first thing that goes into my suitcase before the passport, before the iPad, and before the tickets. I hope you find this video useful. Take care and see you soon.